So this morning I wanted to talk about something pretty obvious. Sort this light out a second. Um, or something that we all know, and yet don't seem to do anything about, which is the one finite thing that exists in this life is time. Everything else pretty much comes and goes, money, materials, etc. I talked the other week about experiences versus materials and why they're important. You can go and have a look at that in a previous video. Today is again about time and something that's been kind of I've been thinking about. So I was reading this book called Happy Money, which is worth a read. And one of the things it mentions is that in the United States, the average person spends 2 weeks a year just commuting in a car. And they also spend, on average, 20% of their income on driving expenses. So if you think about that, not only are they spending a ton of money, one in $5, they're also spending a ton of time commuting to jobs. And what people really ought to look at is, and hopefully this coronavirus period has helped to show the importance of this, if you can get back those 2 weeks a year, if you can reduce down your costs of driving costs by locating to a job nearer to you, or you locating to the nearer to the job, one of the two, it's all taking a reduced salary for working somewhere else, etc., etc. It doesn't require us commuting, and therefore doesn't require to have a car, or doesn't require to spend as much time in the car. All round, you're going to be better off. And you just find, and I've seen this come across lots of people that I know that are very quote unquote successful in the Western sense. They often have no time for their family, they barely see their kids when they're growing up. I know some instances of people who've had to call their father's personal assistant to get a conversation or a call in with him. And I understand people are busy and everyone's busy, but I think it's all about priorities here. And as I say, time is the one finite thing that we all have. And then it comes down to when you're working, it's all about, yes, you got to put in some hours, but working smart. So technology's here and has been enabled us to be more efficient and effective at what we do. However, most of us are still working the similar hours we were 20, 30 plus years ago. And so you've got to ask yourself why that is. And again, a survey's been done of a couple thousand people, I think maybe more than that. It's pretty well robust research now that even a 7-hour office day, the average worker is doing about 3 hours. So what's the 4 hours going on? And if you're an employer, maybe look and say, hold on a minute, like you can get the work done in 3 hours, then just go. Or maybe the targets and the alignment of where the company's trying to go, this is where the employees trying to go, aren't properly in sync. That's for a different day. So again, just coming back to time, we've all had, most of us had anyway, a period of time not in the usual circumstances, i.e. not in an office, not commuting. Really think about what you've enjoyed through this period, what you haven't enjoyed through this period, and start to really think as to where you spend your money, where you spend your time, where you earn your money. And the quicker that people understand how important time is versus how important money is, the quicker you'll become happier, more fulfilled, and generally more positive person.